Welcome back to the show, guys. Today, we got a special guest with us. We also have the return of Trey. He's been out for a couple episodes. He's got picked up a new hobby. I think I spoke on it before. He started doing art and stuff.
Yep.
Your boy Mo doesn't do art, so I can't take part in those adventures. But anyway, so we got Tank back. We got Trey back, and then we got a special guest. This man has a gym out in La Habra. It's called Tank Muay Thai. He's been a cop. He's been in a movie. He's had fights. He comes from NorCal. He's mother effing Filipino. I fuck with the lumpias. Let me tell you, I love that Filipino food. Welcome to the show, mother effing Tank.
Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Tank.
You know before, bro.
My bad, G.
nah, you're good.
You move it around however make it comfy for you, dog.
Yeah, move around.
No, but hey, thank you for having me over here.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, dude. Tank, he's got a gym out in La Habra. Like I said, it's called Tank Muay Thai. It's a Muay Thai gym, obviously. I was able to take a class with him about a month. It's about a month ago. I hit him up to be on the pod, and he invited me to take a class. It was a little bit of a drive, but it was cool. It was fun. I met his people. I got to experience his style of training. I kind of already knew he wasn't from SoCal just off of his style, just kind of like the combos you're teaching. I was like, this isn't stuff I really see at gyms out here. So even before he told me he was from Oakland, I kind of already had a feeling he was not from around this area.
Oakland.
Yeah.
Hey, San Francisco, dog.
San Francisco?
Yeah,
I thought
San
it was
Francisco,
Oakland.
yeah.
Dude,
No, that's all good, man.
dude. Yeah. So, anyways, this is a cool gym, dude. He's got a good group of people. Everyone's super chill. It's also inside a Taekwondo dojo, which, if you guys know me, I started with Taekwondo. So I walked in and I was like, oh, this reminds me of when I was a kid,
Well, how far on Whittier are you? Like by beach?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you by like Whittier and Beach?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
We're here in Beach,
yeah,
like
dude.
next to Hacienda.
That place is ass to drive to from here because you just got to take beach. That's just the quickest way to do it.
It's the biggest beach street that I've seen with the most traffic.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That is. If you're taking beach, it sucks.
It's like 4 lanes, bro, of all traffic.
You're
bro.
like, oh,
it's so bad.
Yeah.
Because the paint shops out there that I'll go to, if one of my homies doesn't have any paint for sale, and like I'm just like, God damn. They're so cool though. It's been like the longest running graph shop in Orange County.
Yeah. They have a lot of good food spots in that area too, I noticed.
Oh yeah.
Do they? Like
yeah.
what? I don't know.
I don't know. I was driving to your gym. I was like, damn, look at all these spots I could go eat at.
When you go through like Buena Park, yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, right when you get between like Orange Thorpe, all the like they got Korean barbecue places and stuff like that.
Yep.
Fire.
There
used to be one. I don't know. It got shut down. It was like the Crystal something right there on the Alondra and Beach.
I don't know that one.
It's fire.
No.
It was cheap too. It was like $20 bucks.
That's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap.
That is actually.
All right, Tank. So, So how long? Let's. Obviously, I want to get to know you and stuff. So let's take it back, bro. You grew up in San Francisco, you said, right?
Yeah.
So what got you started with Muay Thai or martial arts? What was your first martial art if it wasn't Muay Thai?
Well, basically, shout out to my sister, but one of her buddies did Muay Thai, and I was probably like in middle school, and they're like, "Oh, you should try it." I was like, "What? What's this?" I know how to box a little bit, but once high school hit and senior year happened, then I was like, I'm gonna do Muay Thai. And after that, just changed my whole world. There.
So your sister was doing it before you?
No, my sister's friend.
Okay.
So like a group of them, they were all probably like in airports and stuff like that. But they were all doing Muay Thai. And then it was funny because this happened in Vegas. They're all doing leg kicks in our backyard.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell are they doing over here? You want to get your leg kicked? I was like, nah, I'm good. Ain't trying. Some little fat little middle school kid. Nah, I'm good.
This kid dropped.
Yeah.
So she took you to your first school, or
no? She like gave me the reference, and then since then I was like, you know what? Let me just try it out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So senior project happened, and I did Muay Thai and basically how self defense and how it can help the community.
Yeah.
And just from there, just went on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So were you in the military too, or?
No, I wasn't in the military. I was actually supposed to go to the military, but my job in law enforcement landed. So I was like, never mind. I'm just gonna pursue this more.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And
do people in law enforcement, is it common for them to take like some type of martial art?
I mean, a lot of them take jiu-jitsu. Don't get me wrong. It's a good sport.
Uh-huh.
And but at the same time, you kind of know how to throw a punch.
Yeah.
But you also kind of know how, like, you should know how to take a punch at the same time.
Yeah.
Or block a punch, right? So in law enforcement, I mean, I believe like if you go to the right school, Muay Thai might be the best thing you can do. Because I'm not gonna, I could take the guy down to the ground, but if it's around a lot of people, I can't do that at the same time. That's like 1 to 20.
Yeah.
Endangering yourself.
I think jujitsu is more applicable in law enforcement though, because if you punch someone, it's probably gonna be a lawsuit, bro.
I don't know, dog. I definitely don't know about that with the way you have like a ratio of cop to civilian, whatever. Because I know you guys go through that shit depending on what department you're in.
Well, I mean, on a one-on-one circumstance, you know what I mean?
Never.
There's certain things you can do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying punch the dude in the face.
Yeah.
But there's things to de-escalate the situation. You just don't. If you know more than the other guy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say like you can sneak something in, but just handle it real quick and then you already de-escalate the situation. Like you kind of do. Like, okay, this guy knows the shit. Why would I want to keep resisting?
Yeah.
Show of power.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even show of power. Like,
not in a bad way or anything. It's just like, I know what I'm doing. Like, if you want to...
Like, you socked me, I'm not going to pull my baton out. I'm just going to hit you right back.
Yeah.
I mean, a yoked ass motherfucker like you coming out the car, I'm just going to be like...
Man, I wasn't always this yoked. That's one thing.
You got yoked after law enforcement?
Kind of. I was always lean. More lean. And then, just over the years, I kind of like got into lifting again.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to implement that with actually training. Yeah.
So what was it like being a cop in San Francisco?
It's cool. I mean, you just kind of grew up with a lot of like different people. So you just apply that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be that guy that's, oh, you're jaywalking. Why are you jaywalking?
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, hey, you're jaywalking, man. That's, You're
like
making me
right in front of
You're
me?
making me do my job. I'm that guy, But for the most part, you're just, I want to make it home at the end of the day. But if something goes wrong, I signed up for this and I'm going to do it.
What was the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and what's his name?
And The Watch?
Yeah, it's just like and a watch cop. Like you're just cooling.
I mean,
it's such a good movie, dude.
You're trying to get through the day, just go home. Maybe you stumble upon a Mexican drug lord. Maybe you don't. You know what I mean? You just do your job.
I mean, things happen. Like, really, things do happen. It's just that you got to know how to turn it off or you have to really work around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the craziest encounter you had as a cop?
Doing the tenderloin?
No, I kind of we did a raid. I was on SWAT for about 6 years.
Sick.
All those stuff, you know what you signed up for, but every encounter is always different. So we did a raid on a particular house. There's kids involved. So when you see kids, you're kind of like,
Throws you off?
Because at the end of the day, that's like, for me, see this 5-year-old kid, we broke through the door.
The trauma.
I had a rifle.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna point I'm not gonna point a fucking rifle at a kid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, to protect my life, I just have to make sure it's pointed, but not, I have to look around it. And then I'm trained to look past that, right? But you see a kid, you're like, what the fuck is this doing here?
Yeah.
But other than that, the physical stuff, I don't care. But when kids are involved, you're kind of like, this is...
Think about it differently.
Yeah, of course, because, you see kids nowadays, like maybe it's a 10-year-old with a BB gun.
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah. You're really going to light them up? No, you're not. I mean, you can, but like, it sucks. I mean,
a lot of people do.
Yeah, you see dog, have you seen videos of Chicago? They're like in junior high with like 100-round clips.
Yeah.
But it's those type of things where
they fuck it up for everyone.
You enter through that door, it's a millisecond to
think
about.
You got a different type of training because you got to be like, you're in a kill or be killed mindset at the same time, but you got to worry about this little thing right here.
I mean, it is kill or be killed, but like, this is where I'm kind of like, I'm glad I'm from the Bay, right? If anything, we kind of grew up around a lot of things.
Yeah.
And you can really assess if something's really kind of going to go wrong or not. Really.
Yeah. By the neighborhood or what?
Not even by the neighborhood. Just, know the surroundings. You're just like,
how things unfold.
Yeah, kind of, but like still kind of.
They do like surveillance and shit, I bet too, though, right?
Yeah, of course. You're not gonna basically do a raid without any appropriate surveillance and all these. There's a lot of things to do.
Yeah, no, basically. They kicked my mom's door in at like 6 a.m. When she got busted.
So what happened? What ended up happening with those kids? You guys, I'm assuming, came for the parents, right?
You just put them off to the side.
Yeah,
but it's like you just think about it. Like, for instance, like no one doesn't like the police. Knocking at your door. The hell, you're like, what the just happened?
Especially in that type of like I got nothing against you personally or anything, but like I hate the cops just because of my like past experiences. I mean, like, you know, birthdays we get shaken down by the cops on my birthday. They got my mom out the car for like 2 hours.
No, I mean, me personally, that's kind of like one of my uncles was always in the prison system.
Yeah,
and then you just getting haggled by that, especially through my last name. So you're kind of like, what I do?
Yeah,
and I'm not even, I'm just a f***ing kid. But at the end of the day, you just let them talk.
Get it out, basically.
Yeah, like, call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Come outside, we can handle it, or you can just talk your shit and you're good.
I respect that, dude. Have you ever been in a situation where you just were like, I'm gonna throw down with this fool, just no gun or anything, no badge, just
like in a watch?
Yeah.
I wish. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo.
A lot of times, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
a lot of times they're not. A lot of times they're not gonna. They see that you're, basically you look well put together. That's like
it's intimidating.
80% of the job, right?
Yeah.
But people talk and they be, oh, that guy used to fight, and they be like, fuck, I'm gonna fight him. For what?
Yeah. There was a cop at the jail that would take his badge off and fight fools.
It's respectable.
In the barracks. The dude, that fool had hands, but he got beat up a couple times. But it was all like, either way, it was all cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Evens.
I mean, I'd rather do that than book you.
Oh yeah, that's paperwork.
Yeah, I mean,
it's taking time out of your day.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's going back to like old times.
Yeah.
If we like fight like men, and you just you got your ass kicked, and you walk, you don't talk your shit right after. Respect me.
Yeah.
But don't talk your shit after I just whipped your ass.
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
then you asking for round 2, and you ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah. Well, you already know you can't do shit because you already know what the outcome's
gonna
be, bro.
You know what's coming.
I mean, unless you want to get your job broke.
Yeah.
Time.
Did you hear any stories of people in the force doing that? Or is that frowned upon?
Nah, they don't do that.
Are you really just gonna ask? What are you trying to just...
I don't know, bro, because
break a case open? That's crazy to ask that.
Hey, we're not saying no names, bro. No names. I knew this one guy. That's all you gotta say.
Now, for the most part, they don't. Yeah. I mean...
That was the 90s.
If you see it on the news, you see it on the news, but those are just kind of guys that are... I don't want to say they're untrained, but they're insecure about their training.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because they're quick to shoot some motherfucker, bro.
Those are the band kids. Those are the band kids that become cops. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, man, it happens, but
you can tell, like, I don't know, like going to LA so much and like doing painting and all that shit. Like you get rolled every now and again. And they're just like, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm just painting the wall everybody else is painted. Like, all right, bet. And they just take off. Like, just leave. Come back another day. Like, all right, cool, dude. Thanks. Appreciate it. You get the other like super cops that want to come out and be like trying to do all the most. So I'm just gonna run. Like, you catch me because you probably ain't gonna catch me.
Yeah,
that's true.
The first dude might catch me because he's probably been through the system. He knows all the moves. He knows like the whole get down of the city. The other dude was just a fat kid made fun of at school. Was like, I need some authority.
Yeah, that happens. You get that. So I know we got trailed off with the cop thing, but I want bring it back to when you first started doing Muay Thai, right? So the first gym you were telling me about that you went to, what was the original name of it?
Oh, it was FTCC.
FTCC?
Fajito Tamashi Combat Club.
Yeah, and you said that dude was a UFC fighter?
Shout out to Darren Uenama.
Darren Uenama.
Yeah. Choked that one, what's his name? Something kid? Sorry, I forgot, man.
I was looking up right now. What's his name? Darren Oyama?
Uenama. He's Japanese.
Darren? His first name's Darren?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Uenama. Unama. He choked out.
These are good, dog.
Those are 8%, dude.
I know. I get the like, I guess what would be considered the tall boy.
Of those?
It's like a $3 can. It's like a 16-ounce or 20-ounce one. Chilling at the yard.
Yeah. So I look up his record though. So that eventually became Damn, I had it written down. Fight culture, right? In San Fran.
Well, fight culture didn't happen until like 2000. I want to say like 19.
2019.
Yeah, so we've been FTCC for. I was there for, or it's been there to me for the longest. I can't really quote it.
Yeah.
But every time I see it, I just say, "Oh, the logo's still there."
So what happened to? So I'm assuming like there was a split between partnerships or something.
It's not. I think he wanted to do something else for a little bit, and then just probably sold the gym. I mean, I don't know. I can't really speak for him, but he had his own reasons.
You never asked him?
Personal problems.
Yeah.
I mean, personal reasons. So I'm just, if you want to tell me, tell me. If you don't want to tell me, I still.
Oh, Phil Harris, though? Was that the name of the guy?
Who?
The guy that you choked out?
What?
The UFC, your coach is, sorry. I saw Phil Harris, I think.
Something with Kid.
Oh.
Where's the chokeout come into play?
We were talking about that earlier. Anyways, dude, I would have been all. So if Frankie would change Spider Muay Thai to something else, dude, I would have been all over wondering why. I'd have been like, "What's on, you know?"
I mean, for my thing is, it's like, they just might want to change the name because the staff was still the same.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just
same location, same staff.
Yeah, same location, still kind of like same people around. You're just like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah,
not whatever, but maybe there was like just other things involved, but. I'm not the type of person to like ask unless you told me.
I'd be asking. I want to know.
You do. You're very prying. You're a very prying individual.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with
I'm a curious person.
This man will meet my like brand new old lady and just be like, "So what do you think about him?" And then just like drill this for like 20 minutes with some tough ass questions. Like, I
want to be knowing, bro.
Hey,
I be knowing.
Hey, I get it.
Anyways, is it cool though that to know that you started from when it was the OG spot? So where
of course,
that's kind of cool feeling.
I was
right?
probably like the second generation from that.
Damn, that's up there.
Yeah, so there was a first generation. I was at this other gym called FSA for a little bit. Shout out to Mark DeBusso. But yeah, I went from there to FTCC and then stayed there the whole entire time.
Yeah,
I mean, but. From staying there, you trained with all sorts of people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess I'm just fortunate, blessed that staying in one location and people just come and train. You're like, oh, you fought Pride, or like, oh, you're part of like, those other professional leagues. And he's bringing these people for us. Like, when I was an amateur, you're kind of like, okay, this is kind of cool. Cause, back at that time, you couldn't even get something like that. You know what I mean? So, just blessed, grateful for that. And I took all that consideration and I still apply it to today.
Yeah, with your students and stuff.
Yeah, you went to my gym, so I still keep it the same. Like, say if one of my buddies went, or if my old teammates went to my gym out here, same routine, same exact kind of routine.
Yeah. You got to keep it alive, bro. You got to keep the tradition alive. There's certain things that I learned from Frankie that I like for sure, that the way we hold pads, I'm always going to teach people that way, bro, just because I like it,
And but the sad part is too, not a lot of people know how to hold pads. Yeah,
especially professionals, people that are like actual fighters, because I've been to some gyms where you'll see like the lower classes, they'll hold pads for each other, but then once you get to like the pros or the high level amateurs, it's like there's certain people that hold pads for them, like their coach or
I mean, I try not to make it like that. Like I
don't like that. I
still try to like teach my students like, hey, try to do it like this real fast to give them that real kind of look, right? I try not to like, don't like, I know you're going to hesitate, but just try it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't really hurt. If you don't like it, don't do it.
Yeah.
But eventually you're going to end up doing it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's important for everyone to hold pads for everyone because one, like I said, it's like when you're teaching a class, it's like you have one coach and he maybe 2, 3 at the time, to watch over 20 people. It's like you got to pull your weight. And it's like there's an art to holding pads. It's like it allows you to see things from the angle of being hit by whatever. Because everyone holds pads their style. You know what I mean?
No, combinations, right? Yeah. You're going to throw a hit and then sometimes they don't like, oh, you never hit me before. I'm like, you're not going to block?
Yeah.
So you're like, what's going on here, man?
Yeah. Well, it's a must, bro. If you're a pad holder, you gotta make the other person defend too. You can't just have them offend. That's how you can tell someone that's a seasoned pad holder versus someone that is still new to it.
Yeah.
If someone that's still new to it, they're just gonna tell you the combination, whatever, right? someone that's more seasoned, they're going to tell you the combination. They're going to be punching you. They're going to be kicking you. They're going to be making you move around, making you block,
Move around. They're going to have you, back up, go forward, angle, make you miss, maybe catch you.
Yep.
I like to catch some of my students, and they're like, what's going on over here? Yeah. Like, you never got caught before?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? Because I did teach you this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but and like I said, it helps with creativity because when I'm paddle holding for people, I'm holding for what I like, and I'm seeing how people end in certain combinations, and I'm like, oh, I could add this to it because I'm seeing the angle they're ending, the foot they're ending on, versus if I'm just going to be doing it, I'm just going to be like doing a 3-hit combination maybe, or it's just, it gives you different looks to see, you know what I mean? When you're holding,
and you see the bad habits too.
Yeah.
So it's like if they drop their hand, you can smack them, or like you end a combination, they're still there. Like, no, get the out the way.
Yeah.
Because in the real fight, I'm not going to give you 4 hits and a kick and stay right there expecting you're not going to hit me back. Like, no, we're not trading like that. Dude. Get the angle out, jab out, do something to where it benefits you. Get out of line of fire, basically.
Yeah. What do you like using more, mitts or Thai pads?
It depends. Like if I'm with the bigger guys, and and I get where my my old trainers were like, you don't know how it is when you're holding pads for everybody. And I like Thai pads, like big Thai pads too, like especially if I'm with the bigger guys,
or like big squares,
or like the guys that know how to kick right. It's like, all right, cool. Because it's cool because if you're doing lighter pads, you kick through, you're like, man, this kind of sucks. And I gotta have
feeling your forearms.
Yeah. And that's just the first guy. The first guy is more veteran, and then maybe you have another guy that's not as good, but he knows how to kick good. You're like, all right, I'm gonna just eat it still.
Yeah.
And then you just, I don't want to say it's a pride thing. You're just gonna end up being like, all right, I'm just gonna show you guys.
You're not gonna be able to like hold.
You gotta get the job done.
Yeah, you got to get the job done. It's just like you guys came here to learn the right way, right? Yeah. And I'm doing my best at the same time to teach you that. Yeah. And make you feel like, when you're hitting hard, right? You're more comfortable. Yeah. At the same time.
You should be hitting hard, right? You're trying to imitate a fight, right?
It depends. Like you have to warm up in a way where, like, for instance, it's all speed, and sometimes how I tell my students is, I do a quote. I was like, smooth is fast. And is it smooth is fast and fast is slow? Wait. Shut. My bad, G. Yeah, smooth is fast and fast is slow. Right? Because at the end of the day, it's just like an engine. You have to warm up to it. I mean, yes, if you're that guy that knows that hit hard right off the bat, be my guest, that's dope. And that means you're seasoned. But if you're some guy that just had 6 months in doing it, I was like, why are you hitting hard for? Like, I'm your coach.
Yeah.
I always say that shit.
Technique.
Hey, start slow.
Yeah.
Start slow real quick, unless I know you're kind of good. But it's always kind of start slow, warm up, and then start hitting hard.
Yeah.
Right? Don't force it.
Like, basically, when I have my students see me hit pads, it's like, you guys know how to drive a stick shift?
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe I start off 100%. Boom, 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 boom. Now I switch it down to third gear. And then make it look cool, but it's all pops. And I'll go hard again. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you just have to know, you can hard charge it the whole time, but sometimes when you hard charge the whole time, you're not thinking at the same time.
Yeah.
You gotta think.
Sloppy.
Yeah, you end up I don't want to say you end up getting sloppy. It's just, you don't want to be like robotic too much, right? Like with me, when I hit pads, I angle out no matter where I am, or I'm a teep no matter what I do. It's just one of those things where
that's your thing.
Yeah,
that's your style.
It's one of those things where it's like, all right, if I'm done with a combo, I'm not gonna, or he or she's not gonna hit me with anything. I'm just gonna teep or make sure they hit me, and then I'll just come back right away.
Yeah.
So you can't just stand there and be like, oh, you're in the headline. Like, oh, why'd you hit me?
It's like Trunks versus Cell.
Yeah. Well, it's very important that's something you definitely got to teach new people too, is how you end your combo is important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like whether you angle out or you defend or something, you have to have an exit plan.
Oh, definitely.
For me, what I like to do, the way Frankie likes to teach people is he really likes to teach people aggression. Like he likes people to walk forward and be in the pocket a lot, So from when I learned his style, what I started doing for my exit was like I'll throw my combo, and if I'm like, let's say an elbow or kick range, I'll just long guard out, right? I'll long guard and take a step to the side or take a step back, you know.
But that's good though. At least you're doing something.
But this, yeah, I mean, so it's kind of like your teep thing, you know, is you're creating that space after you've been in.
It's either I'll teep or I'll just jab out, or I'll do something.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, you hit pads and then you're standing. Why are you standing right there?
Yeah,
get out the way.
The counter after the combo.
Or how you're talking like long guard. If you long guard and they come towards me, I'm gonna clinch. I'm in the clinch already. It's just one of those things where it's like
exit plan. Yeah,
exit plan, but like, all right, know what you're gonna do at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. Like basically, when you catch a kick, right, a roundhouse kick to the body, you have 1 second to think about what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hold it there the whole time while you're getting punched. Right. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna just sweep this guy.
I'll figure it out when I do it.
I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna sweep this dude, or I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna hit him, and I'll sweep the guy.
Yeah.
You have to. Everything has a consequence to it if you make it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be prepared, right? That's what training is. Is you practice the same thing over and over again. You drill it to where it becomes second nature. So when you see that opportunity, you don't have to think about it, right?
Yeah.
I love drills, dude. Like some people, I love sparring more than drills, but I still love drills, right? Don't get me wrong. Because I like doing the repetitiveness because it helps me with the sparring or with the fighting. If you're fighting, you know, it's just like I always teach people the same counters from when they first start to when they're training with me after their 10th or 5th fight, 30th fight. I don't care, bro. If I hit you a certain way, I'm going to hold the pad expecting you to return a certain way.
Of course.
I don't care what you do with your people. This is just how I do it. You know what I mean? And this is the way I do it is the way Frankie taught me. So honestly, this is the way you should be doing it if you go to our class, you know?
Yeah, I mean, as far as like countering, yes, I teach my students how to counter, right? Yeah. And it's drilling, correct? And at the same time, if you don't like this way, here's another way you can do it, right? Yeah. Like say you're saying, hit me with a cross, I'll hit you with a cross left foot cross, right? Or I'll hit you with a cross left knee.
Yeah.
There's always an answer to it. There's not a right way. There's a way of doing things, but just don't take a punch.
Yeah.
Like nothing's free. I always say nothing's free. They hit you with one, you better hit them with 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, your trainer taught you well. You just basically, you're not supposed to stand there.
Homer Simpson.
Don't fucking stand
Homer
there.
Simpson.
You can't Homer Simpson it. Hey, but people, that is a technique, bro.
No,
that is
freeze.
It's been proven.
Really freeze, though.
It was proven.
Yeah.
You could really freeze. And that's one thing, like, that's to you as a person.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a flow state. You want to stay in that flow state.
Yeah.
And you have to mentally, your muscle, like, you know, your mental muscle, your brain, you have to get out of that.
Yeah.
Like, do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you get stalked in a street fight,
What are you gonna do?
either gonna run or you're gonna fight.
Flight, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a big ass rock and just dome your ass with it.
Yeah.
Do something right away though. I ain't gonna fucking.
Yeah.
Like,
because a street fight is life or death. That's the way like I got brought up. The way my mom first initiated it. My mom's from Michigan, cooked meth, sold coke, the whole nine. So she was like, anytime you get into a street fight and you got nobody with you, pick up the biggest thing you can find and just hit this motherfucker in the head with it. Call it
is
a
fight
day.
or flight though. Because you never know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
No, you don't.
You may not stop after your head bounces off the concrete and you knock out.
I mean, you're gonna be with your boys, right? And it's gonna be, it's a 1-on-1, and then one of the guys gonna clock you on the side.
Yeah,
I've never expected a fair one.
I've never not expected that.
I've never expected a fair one in my life. That's why I know when the fight or flight kicks in.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you know you're in San Fran. You're fighting, right?
Yeah.
And then you will bring. I mean, you already told me about. I got to ask for the viewers, but then what brings you down to SoCal?
I got a promotion coming down here.
Right.
And then after I got my promotion,
and that's as a cop.
Yeah,
right?
as a cop. And then after that, I was just kind of said, some things happen, but down the lines, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start my own business. So that's what ended up happening.
Were you still fighting at the time?
No, I stopped fighting.
Okay.
I stopped fighting, but I was always training.
Okay.
So training was always part of my regimen, no matter what. Even when I was up north, right? Because my thing is, if people show you a lot of tools, right? Yeah, I could be one of those guys that are shadow boxing at 24-hour fitness, right? Or, you know, I'm fortunate enough to have people like that move down here that were good at holding pads and old teammates, then I get to train with them. If you're good as a fighter, like say I was still running my 3 to 5 miles a day, I'm still the same. I just don't hit pads. But the thing is, when you hit pads, it's a whole different thing. Like, or you're training with somebody else, it's a whole different thing.
Yep.
So my thing with me is just, as long as you're always ready, you're fine.
Like, you got to get ready.
You could even shadow box. Like you can catch, like, I'm pretty sure you do it every so often. You shadow box every so often.
He does it often. Does it all the time. All the time.
You don't even, like, you don't pay no mind. You're just like, oh, I'm just throwing this 4-punch combo, or I'm just throwing knee real quick. It's just one of the, or for instance, I'm on the treadmill real quick. I just throw knees onto the little. no, but you wouldn't know. It's just if you're really that fluid,
you're at 24 just breaking the treadmill.
No, you're tapping it.
I know. That should be so funny to see. They're like, oh man, this motherfucker's back. Get the treadmill guy.
It's not even that drastic, or you know what I mean. But it's, you do anything that you can just to make your tools sharp.
Yeah, well, it becomes when you have a passion for something, you find places to do it, time and places.
Muscle memory.
I mean, it's muscle memory. Like clinching was always a big thing for us too. I still go back to the clinch.
Just clinch random people? That'd be so sick.
No, I mean, like,
that'd be the best thing ever.
You just do there's a lot of like drills you can do just to make sure that you're still
in the move.
You still have it,
yeah.
right?
Flow, yeah.
You're still flowing, right? You don't always have to clinch hard in order for you to be good in clinching.
It's a play.
You're just cleaning up. Or you're just
you're just knocking off,
brushing stuff off. You know, just brushing off. You don't have the cobwebs. You know,
when you go hard,
it's something you like to do. Like I'm always just moving my hands around because I like to paint. Like that's what it's turned into.
Like basically, if you said you like painting, right?
Yeah.
You took painting off for 3 months, right, or 4 months.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're that guy that I know that dude. He's
dude. My homie's like 10 years into the game. All he does when he's talking to somebody is just moving his hand like this, all weird. And
that's the thing.
That fool's a gangster though. Like put him in front of a wall, he'll do some dope ass.
It's just second nature at the time, right? Like me and him were talking.
It's the subconscious. It's when the subconscious finally picks up on it. That's the way I feel.
I did it for free for a long time. It's just that it's weird that I made a business out of it. To me, at the end of the day, it's still surreal to me. Yeah. Because it was my outlet to do a lot of things. And I'm like, oh, you want to learn? All right, here. And it just kind of like, it just blew up, I guess you could say.
The cheesy ass thing.
Let me ask you this, dude. Gun to your head. Lifting weights or Muay Thai?
Oh, Muay Thai all day.
Yeah.
My thing is, too, it's funny because people are like, oh, you look like, I want to say, you look like a bodybuilder, right?
Yeah.
But my thing is, I'm like, all right, if I look like a bodybuilder, let's go.
Yeah.
People don't expect bodybuilders know how to fight. I'm going to say
they don't know.
Really
half of them don't know how to fight.
What's that one dude, that super buff dude that keeps calling out fighters?
Bradley Martin?
Bradley Martin. Oh, my God.
For the most case,
you know Bradley Martin? Have you seen those?
No, I haven't seen him call out nobody, but I can see Bradley Martin.
Called out Nate Diaz, Devin Haney.
Did he call out, what's his name?
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah. Who was the other one? Who's the crazy dude that was on Theo Vaughn that cried?
Sean Strickland, no.
He's not gonna. That's what I want to see.
Sean Strickland's not. He's not.
He'll drive out to Bradley Martin to whoop his ass.
No problem. No questions. No nothing.
Oh my God. I'm gonna start tagging him in.
Open that door. Put your gloves on, dog.
Hey man.
Yeah. Well, you saw when he wrestled some, like, what was it, dude? He wrestled some.
The state champ guy?
Nah, it was a smaller dude. Maybe he was state champ. But he was a smaller dude. Was he smaller? He was still big, dude. He was like looked to be like 180-ish. Bradley Martin's like 230.
He's 260.
Yeah, yeah. The other dude he wrestled was like 180, but he was a fighter. I don't know if he was a state champion, but he was a wrestler. Dude, fucking manhandled him like nothing, bro.
Bradley Martin?
Yeah, Bradley Martin, like nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Well, there's that one dude that's been going around. It's on like YouTube or something. I think it's a black dude or a light-skinned black dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss.
Yeah. We'll keep it going.
We're like Joe Rogan, dog. We go for a while. You can go take as many people as you want.
Yeah, but he's talking about.
But there's this dude that I can't. He's got videos on YouTube. He's got like the gnarliest single leg ever. Like,
all right, wait, why I do this? I'm gonna fix your camera.
Oh, I don't know, but originally it was this dude about this dude on YouTube that was he had like a gnarly ass single leg. Like he was taking down everybody, and he was posting videos on YouTube. And
is that the guy that's $1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. That dude's he knows the. He even calls out jiu-jitsu guys. See, the thing is, that's one thing I kind of want to get into. I want to get into wrestling. Because I do have...
explosive power.
It's just getting them to the ground.
Oh, you're saying like they got the ways to do it?
Yeah, they can. Basically, what they do is they do all the stuff that like jiu-jitsu guys do.
Yeah.
On the ground, but they don't focus before what happens on the takedown.
It's just the explosiveness in the beginning.
Yeah, so like like that one guy, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Good ass.
He had a gnarly ass double leg.
That mother man, but at the same time, that mother country fed
giant corn-fed white boy for sure. Fine specimen of us, if you will.
I was like one of my boys that I played football with. He was a middle linebacker.
Oh, I thought you meant Brock Lesnar for a second. I was like, first of all, how old are you? God damn.
Nah.
But
hey, man, if Brock Lesnar was my fullback, I'll be happy as a mother. All right, cool. I'm about to fuck.
The blocks would have been legendary. You could have just danced on the field, done a cartwheel.
Could have.
Bro, have you seen his daughter? Don't disrespect if Brock Lesnar never watches this. No disrespect.
If he ever does.
But she will be.
You know he will. Come on, probably.
She will be the gnarliest rugby player.
Hey, rugby players ain't no joke either.
No, there's that one broad that just retired from, dude. There's like the black or whatever they're called. That's I don't know if they're New Zealand or whoever they are, but they're super popular. Like how the Haka got popular, basically.
There were females? I thought the
Haka... No. This is the male team.
Haka was always
no, this is the male team I'm talking about. But they're like the opposite. They're like the same thing as that group on, I don't know what country they're from or nothing, but she wore like the black and white. This bra was destroying people on the field. Stiff arm, like Deion Sanders, just bow straight to the ground.
Hey man,
I'm not even surprised though. It's Brock Lesnar.
No, I'm saying that's what she could be. This is a real person I'm talking about though that just retired from female rugby.
That's what's up.
I wish I knew her name. Shout out to you, dude. You could.
Hey, shit.
I take a power bomb. You want power bomb me in life?
Camera's right there now.
Yeah, call it out. I'll take a power bomb. I'm down.
Dude, I'll run you over though.
Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
Football.
All right. So you moved down to Orange County. When did you start Tank Muay Thai?
I started about 2024 now? Maybe I officially had the gym 2020, end of 2022. Yeah, it's because it's already coming up a year already, actually. Well, the gym is. I actually started in the beginning of the following. But
end of COVID, basically.
I just had the LLC. I just didn't have a gym. I was using my apartment gym for a little bit.
In the garage,
yeah.
I mean, it'd
be like private
apartment podcast, bro.
It'll be private for the most part. If you're trying to get better, yeah.
Unless you like know what it looks like when people get trained. Like when I'd go work out at my home gym, you see somebody in there, and you're like, all right, cool.
It doesn't matter though. You don't need a facility like that for.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I mean,
for sparring, I guess is only
do like 4 at a time. You can't really make like 12 at a time.
That's where you would see people at my apartments, for instance. Like they'd start to be one person, and then they try and like block off an area of an apartment gym, which is like the size of this living room, and all of a sudden they wouldn't be around anymore.
Hey man,
gotta get it where you get it, bro.
Gotta do, man.
They went and found a spot, dude. You know.
I mean, just find a place. You got people starting to come.
And my thing is too, I was trying to offer people quality work,
look professional,
because at the same time, I'm not trying to bag on these little personal trainers, and I'll look on like Booksy or something. I'm like, you're charging this price
to go come to an apartment gym,
or not even apartment gym. Like you don't have a fight record. You're just some fucking 24-hour fitness coach, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. And I'm just like, that's weird.
You got a 2-year.
You can do it. I can do it.
You got a 2-year for kinesiology or whatever.
Yeah, like my thing is, if you could do it, I can do it. And my thing is too, and that's why they make fun of those people on Instagram. Like, what, you making your student or your customer feel good, but they look fucking stupid, and you're recording that.
I follow this page. It's called Boxing Fails.
Yeah.
Have you know that page?
Nah, I try not to.
It's like those. I love it.
I like it, but I don't like it.
That's the right answer, dog. That's the right answer as a business owner for sure.
Hey, bro, you know what it is, bro. I got a podcast. I got to pay attention to everything. The best and worst part of martial arts. I got to know about it. You know what I mean? But there's this dude that he's like. He's this coach, and he's just famous. He trains people out of like 24 Fitness, but he holds pads like all the way out here. You know, have you seen those?
Oh my god!
And then dude, there's this one part where people are just kicking up like this, and he's like slamming the pad. Like I don't know if he's teaching nut shots or what, bro. But anyways,
but the sad part, that is true, and people buy into that.
Bro,
that's what fucking
look, so I hit this,
me.
bro. Look, I hit this fool up just out of curiosity. I was like, "Yo, I'm
You
in the area."
messaged him?
Yeah, I was like, "I'm in the area. I want to sign up to." I didn't even know where he was at. I just was, but I was like, "How much for the privates?" Bro, he was quoting. I think he said it was like 120 or something for that, dude. I was like, "Yo, I'm paying that for a real gym, dude." It was crazy.
That's like that one guy that was doing.
I'm paying less than that actually, but still.
The single leg?
The black dude that had the. We were the security guy.
Oh yeah, dude, yo.
Let me take your gun real quick. You know what I'm talking. You do know he went viral, but that's
the Michigan dude. I'm so sorry, but
that was so
the
stupid.
Michigan fight instructor dude.
Oh,
with the gray hair, the old chunky fat dude.
He's like,
what you're gonna want to do?
He said he's a oh yeah.
Yes.
It's annoying, man.
Oh my god.
But these guys,
Darren's Tactical or some.
But my thing is, I hate how these guys do that shit. Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
he's the legend. He's him.
Yeah, but I just don't get how people actually feel like. Even when you say 120, I'm like, I'd rather pay 120 for a Thai coach just off the bat, right?
Wait, what are we talking here? Like an hour or a session? You know how?
But is he a
awesome
24-hour fitness coach though?
He just had a membership. You know how awesome that would be? You know how better my day would be? Is if I'm just there working out regularly, you know, doing some chest pump, you know, get my good day in, not no leg day rough, and all of a sudden I see to my left high kicks.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't bag if you look like you're doing good. I'm like, oh damn, these guys actually know what they're doing. Yeah. But once I start seeing, yeah, exactly that, or I start like, oh, I don't know,
like Danielson crane kicks and all that.
These motherfuckers, oh man, it's just.
Do you think he does it for the video, for the views, or do you think he's serious?
Some of these guys are really serious. Like I know, I'm not gonna shout him out or anything, but I know a guy that he said he trained at AKA in Thailand.
In Thailand,
maybe he
wants to scoop.
Basically, he went to AKA in Thailand.
Okay,
he looks. You're brand new going to AKA in Thailand. Okay, cool. I went there. You're coming back over here saying that, oh yeah, I trained at AKA, I was gonna be this and that. I'm like, motherfucker, you only look like you only did Muay Thai for maybe a year. Anything. You hold pads like drop me some knowledge, because at the end of the day, when I do teach, I give them, this is what we're gonna do, and this is why we're gonna do it.
He's a half stepper.
I'm like, tell me something. Show me how to throw a hook.
Well, no, he's just half stepping. He wants like 1 foot in the game, and like he just wants the clout.
I mean, I get it, you're a personal trainer, but don't, please, like, my thing is like, you know, if we're so passionate about the sport, my thing is it's like, don't dumb it down like that, man. Like I love the sport so much because it helped me through a lot of times. But like when I see someone that's like full of, you're like, nah, man.
Well, I mean, I'm so, just if you're like from a trainer aspect, like you're gonna get someone in a wreck. You're gonna have somebody pumped up on their head about, oh, I know how to do this or that. I train with this personal trainer that says he's been here. There.
Oh man, when I opened my business, I had so many guys that were like, oh, I train with this UFC fighter. Can you be my trainer?
Yeah,
yada yada. At the end of the day, I'm like, all right, you train with him, but did he actually teach you anything? Mm-hmm. Like I don't care about name dropping, resume.
Yeah,
like, but the only thing, if that was the case, and I knew the guy, then yes, I'll be like, all right, cool, I'll listen to it. But don't fucking name drop. Say you want a trainer, and I'm going to train you.
Yeah. It's just clout chasing for a lot of fools. That's what it seems like. It just in life in general, like whether it be in like martial arts or like the shit I'm into, anything. You got the fools that want to be loud about it, and once in a while they are loud and about it, but a lot of times they're not, and they just know a couple of things here and there and try and overboast it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a market thing, right? Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like, and as for someone that I feel like I do quality work, and people out there that should do or they do pull out quality work, throw yourself out there, man. Because at the end of the day, we don't want these nobodies actually getting the work.
Well, I mean, luckily in today's day and age, and like social media and the fact that everybody's got video recorder on their phone, like people get outed pretty kind of quick. You know what I mean? I'm sure the person that was training with the pads out here.
But at the same time, that person that's recording that might think that's the right way to do it.
Yeah, and it's not. No, definitely
no,
not.
It's not.
You saw. We all saw what happened with Paul Walker. He might have been able to be saved if that dude wasn't recording that shit.
He got muted. Oh no, I got muted. Now I'm unmuted.
Yeah, he got muted.
Damn, all right. Well, at least you heard Trey talking. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so damn, that means I didn't hear my whole story about the fucking dude from. Anyways,
The whole time?
yeah, it's all good.
I wish I
man
don't.
from
Yeah,
Iwo Jima, the man you'll
I'm not
never
gonna lie. I
know
hope I
about.
don't know you.
Long story short, I was telling them, we were talking about fake martial artists. I know our fake coaches. I came into contact with a
Swindler.
swindler. I guess we could call him a fake coach. He was a dude
Catfish.
training people out of like 24 Fitness, right? He was one of those dudes that be holding pads all the way to the out here, and he was charging his clients 120 a session or a month, right? And I hit him up because I want to know his pricing, right? So I was like, "Yo, what's your pricing?" He told me 120, and then he started asking me about being on my podcast, which was just crazy because I was like, "Man, this dude is so delusional." It's like he doesn't even realize that the questions I'm asking him are like troll questions. You know what I mean? Like,
You know,
I mean, it happens, man.
Yeah.
And
watch this episode, dude. Just know that the offer's out there.
I'll still interview. I give everyone the same respect, dude. You know what I mean? I'll laugh at you just the same way I'll laugh at someone that's a professional fighter or whatever. You know what I mean?
You know, be prepared to get punched in the face in life. That's all I do.
Dude, I'll show you this dude's IG. You're gonna laugh so hard, bro. You can, you know.
oh man, I can't wait.
I don't train at all, by the way. Like I haven't done nothing. So
Yeah,
should,
but you know
though.
enough, bro. You've been around me enough.
I've been around enough to know things, but,
yeah,
like,
you know,
I've never trained or anything, but I know what it looks like to be or not.
you've seen fights and stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah, for sure.
You know enough, bro.
Those little windmill swinging, growing up.
Bro, I'm telling you, he was holding it for hooks, like out here, like literally out here.
For a hook?
Yeah, and like he was holding kicks.
The
You can
Hadouken?
hold hooks like that unless they're like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're 6
Don't get
feet
me
tall,
wrong.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
The jump up. You gotta
Yeah.
like jump
like,
up.
I,
booty,
fucking,
baby.
I had a guy that was like 6'8".
Yeah.
Yo.
I looked at him. I was like, I mean, I'm happy that chose me to be your coach.
Oh,
but
for
fuck
sure.
this
But how the hell did you come into this?
I was like, all right, man. I'm gonna hold up like this,
Yeah.
basically.
So-
I bet you learned he learned the pocket real well though.
So for you.
Yeah, he did, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for you, those of you at home that have never trained, it's like when you're holding pads, you want to imitate a real fight, right? That's the whole point of holding pads. You want to work their defense, their offense, and you also want to hold the pads like as close to your face without the pad going back and hitting you in the face as possible, because no one's gonna throw a left hook out here and then a cross over here because they're
Exactly.
aiming
Oh,
for
is
the
that
same
what
target.
it is? He's
So you
afraid
wanna-
of getting hit?
No, he just didn't know. He was just holding pads like
Okay.
this because it's more comfortable, right? This is less comfortable than just holding your hands out like
Well, yeah,
this,
because
right?
you're all like brought in.
Yeah, you're here, you're squeezed in, and then you got to make sure you hit the pads back. You push the pads forward so they don't go back into your face, right?
Yeah.
Versus this,
If you
just-
hold the pads like that and you kick like that,
Savage.
especially if someone knows what they're doing, they're gonna hit their face no matter what they're
Oh
doing.
yeah,
KO'd.
but yeah. So yeah, for those of you at home, that's why I knew his pad. That's how you would know someone's pad holding is BS is when they're holding it so far away.
Imagine if that guy gets a real fighter to take a class and just
Never.
rails him
No.
open.
No.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, oh, decline.
And the real fighter's gonna not hit him up. He's gonna be like, no, this dude sucks.
Look, did you ever watch Bully Beatdown? That guy hit
But
people up.
unless that real fighter's gonna be like,
Different,
hey,
though.
let me put you on some game and teach
Let
you
me
how to
show
hold
you how to
pads.
do it.
Hey, you know Mayhem Miller's from Orange County, right?
I've heard stories
He's
of
from
that
Costa Mesa.
fool.
He went to prison
look,
shit.
I've heard the stories of him in the jails.
Yeah.
I've never met him in person. I've never met that dude personally, but when he was locked up in those dorms, it was
He was-
militant.
He's the enforcer, bro.
Dudes were not messing up.
You know.
Let me tell you. And if they were, they'd never watch TV in their life because they got it handed to them.
Yeah. You know Mayhem
Shout-
Miller?
Man, Miller,
Yeah.
the guy that did Bully Beatdown.
Yeah, that's what he's
yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
That's kind of like Dana White. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I don't know who's Danny White.
Dana
Dana
White
White.
with hands.
Oh, Dana White.
Yeah.
Dana White. Yeah.
Dana White with massive hands.
I mean, if you're really
Put
like,
to jail.
for instance, if you did, no matter what,
He's a jiu-jitsu
if
guy,
you did
but yeah,
Muay,
hands
like
up.
Muay Thai, any professional fighting skill, and say for instance it didn't work out for you,
yeah.
right? To your average person, you're gonna f- up and you're
Destroy.
gonna look you're gonna look good,
Yeah.
whether you're big or small, and that's the I want to say the beauty of the game.
It's the name of the game, though.
But that's like saying something like, oh, I boxed amateurly.
Yeah.
But all these motherfuckers match you and then you KO'd all of them. And then you go back to amateur and you got KO'd yourself.
Literally, I've seen it happen in a dorm when I was locked up. I've seen
Yeah.
both. Where the amateur boxer cat smoked everybody at the wall because you've got, I don't know, probably a space about as wide, like a little bit wider than the table. And it's one dude with 1 against 2 a lot of times. Yeah. And he was just going 1 on 1.
Oh, he's trying to get DP'd for a little bit?
Yo, yeah, exactly. Dude would get DP'd, but he would just smoke you in one shot. He'd come out from like a fucking hook that you wouldn't see coming.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to, half the time they're going to be like this.
Yeah.
They don't know how to fight.
Close range?
Unless you're Hispanic.
I'm an idiot. I mean, I had my rib broken at the wall one time. That shit sucked bad. Opening shot, 2-on-1. Blocked my homie up high, and this kid, dude, I knew he was the one I should have watched out for because down low just hit me and dropped me instantly.
But the sad part is
not a lot of fighter.
I'm not. No, not at all. I got heart.
Let's put it this way. Everyone's expecting to get hit in the face.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
No one doesn't get expected hit in the body.
Yeah.
I learned that was the day I learned. Right?
I love body. I want to kick you in the body, bro.
I love body no matter what.
Teep you in the ribs, bro. Most people have never been teeped ever.
Yeah.
You teeped in the solar plex or something, bro. It's like
destroying.
I can't get to you, and you're just fucking hitting me over and over again. You know.
I tell my students, hey, wear that belly pad for me while we spar.
Yeah. You want to just teep the shit out of them?
No, because I'm rocking body shots.
Yeah.
So that's when I know I can go like 80 to 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit you in the fucking face or in the jaw for what? That doesn't make me any better as a person.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, I'm going 20% in the face.
You watch a shutdown happen, I'm sure that's got to be beautiful.
I just like the body shots because after so many, and then you can land the head.
Or like I do leg kicks all the time.
Oh,
but see, the thing is too, it's like even the leg kicks, like not someone gets a good leg kick, like I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
Like, hey, come back.
If you've never been kicked in the leg, let me tell you.
Especially by like somebody that knows how to open up that
if you've never been kicked in the leg, 2 good leg kicks, and I'm being generous with it. I think most people with 1 very hard leg kick, but 2 good leg kicks, and you're done. You don't want to do it anymore.
That first one, you're like thinking about it. The second one, you're like
done.
You can't
even move your leg anymore.
No, Justin, when we were kids,
we
were youngsters.
Yeah,
one of our good friends and associates.
He's the one that got me into Muay Thai.
Like,
that's what's up,
bro. He's the one that introduced us to Thai people in general.
Know. I had heard about Muay Thai. This is like, dude, I was born in 1990, bro. So the internet was around, but not as big.
So who was your Muay Thai guy back in the day?
Him, Justin.
But if you were to watch YouTube, who is your guy?
Boss Rudin. But he was even Muay Thai.
He's MMA though.
Or what's his name from Ung Bak? Tony Jaa.
What's that one fool's name? He was a cop too. MMA Shredded. I like him a lot, bro.
Tony Jaa for me.
Jeff Chan.
I'm talking about like actual Muay Thai fighters.
Yosin Clay, bro. Yosin Clay. I love Yosin Clay, bro. Yeah, I love Yosin Clay.
I was a Bukai guy.
Bukow's tight. I say Yosin Clay. I love Bukai, Sanchai, Lerdzilla. Those were my top 4, but the way I look at it was like, when I was coming up on Muay Thai, bro, I looked at people and my favorite fighters, and I was like, which fighter could I fight like?
Yeah, exactly.
I could never fight like Sanchai. Never. Bukai, I can't fight like Bukai.
Yeah, you can?
No, I can't fight him. I just did not. His style was just not my style. Lerdzilla couldn't fight like Lerdzilla. Well, I looked at Yosin Clay and I was like, I could fight like Yosin Clay. All he does is left kicks, bro. Left kicks to the body. Left kicks to the body.
Corn. Corn was good.
Who's Corn?
Corn. Corn.
Corn.
I don't think that sounds familiar to me, actually.
He's a Thai fighter. He was another good guy. He was a little bit like a generation after Bukai and Sanchai.
After? Okay.
So like,
I'll check him out.
So like, Sanchai is cool. I love Sanchai. The only thing he just was well IQ'd, right?
Yeah.
The only thing, the Sanchai kick, the cartwheel kick, but like Bukai was always straight up. Like,
basics, fundamentals.
As you're young, I'm gonna take all these hits. And
this fool's gonna have CTE.
I'm gonna make
maybe.
He might have had, but see, the thing is too, like the old Thai style, you're gonna get really hit.
Yeah.
No matter what, right? But as you progress, right, just like Bukai did when he went against like Masato and shit like that, he was moving his head, right? He also never really fought any Thai fighters after that.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is too, like he was such a good Thai fighter, and that's resembles that's what resembles the tradition.
I just like the reason I didn't try to model my style off Bukai was because Bukai took a lot of hits, dude. His style was just walking forward, no matter what.
When he was getting like basically the first K1 when I think he lost, but the second K1 when he won, that's when he actually was like, if you see, he was bobbing. I don't want to say he's like Mike Tyson, but he was actually bobbing.
Yeah. Leaning back a lot better. Yeah.
But he was always straight. See, the thing is too, is like that old school traditional, I'm gonna walk forward, marching. That's dope to me.
It's dope. I love it.
But it doesn't work no more. Like as of right now, Muay Thai right now is so advanced now, you can't even do that stuff unless, like, I don't know if you follow like Ratang, right?
Bro, I love Ratang.
I mean, that's my favorite fighter right now. Yeah. But see, the thing is too, it's like not a lot of people can take a hit, right? Like
that's not a skill. That's a given gift.
Yeah, that's a given gift.
Oh yeah, but you can't have a glass jar.
We were talking about the Homer Simpson, bro.
Huh?
The Homer Simpson, like we were talking about. That's a style,
Homer Simpson for sure.
Like, you know, a good example would be like, what's his name? Like, I want to say, like, you know, when you go back to boxing, it would be like that.
The Joe Frazier Muhammad Ali fight.
No, I want to say Caleb Plant. He has a bad job, but who's the Indian guy?
Indian.
Oh, the Prince, right?
Yeah. He was part
of
that
dance, right? That guy?
No, he was part of Pacquiao's fight team. Oh. He was a bit Freddie Roach. He fought all the 140 welters.
I don't know. I'm not a big boxing dude, so I know.
Oh, something non? Maybe is it non? You just
Shinya Inu. I know Shinya or
the rabbit hole. It's been opened.
He's Japanese though. But yeah, so
you can't teach someone how to get hit. That's what I'm trying.
No, yeah, you definitely can't.
We'll keep going. So the reason I said and I said this in the past, bro. The reason why I like Yeltsin Clive was because his style was fundamentally just your strong kick over and over again. I'm a kicker, and I'm like, I can just kick people with my back kick over and over again until they fold, and that's why I loved Yeltsin Clive. Because that's all they did.
A leg kick is a beautiful art, dude.
Yeah.
If you know how to do a beautiful leg kick.
Well, the shit was just any type of left kick, body mostly. I'm a body kicker more than a leg kicker, just because I just prefer it. But
like how I like to do things, if you're like brand new, and you're kind of getting good, I'm gonna disable you on your right side on your leg, and I'm gonna disable on your left side so you can't walk. Yeah, so you're gonna force use your hands on me.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I like that, and I laugh. Yeah. You see me laughing in sparring. I'm like, all right, cool. So what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna force your way, try to kick me again? And if you do that, I have more respect for you.
Basically, force the weak point.
I love kicking, bro. And you held patch for me, so I'm sure you could tell that my kicks are just way better than my punches.
No, you were
bro.
good. Like
my punches are like okay, but my kicks are like, ugh. Yeah.
Like you were really good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, it's out of my student safety. If it's your first class,
Ahmed?
I'm the one that your first class is always with me.
Oh, okay,
no matter what. And I try to keep that as long as I can.
Yeah.
No. He fought
my bad, autistic moment. Thought I found it.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
But yeah, that's why I like
Canelo. He fought Canelo too.
Indian guy. What Indian guy?
I mean, the only person that's coming up is Prince Nassim Hamed.
That's what I thought he was talking about. But no, that guy's gangster.
No, Amir Khan.
Who?
Amir Khan.
Oh, Amir Khan. Oh,
I've heard that guy.
Amir Khan is really good.
Yeah, I know him.
I liked him. Style was good. Everything was good. He just couldn't take a beating.
It's a given gift, bro. Some people. Well,
what's his name? Chris. That was on the pod.
You talking about Pena? Or are you talking about Chris?
The one that used to hang out by the Downey Insane Asylum when we were.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about him. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Quote. Yeah, he was. He's a dog now, but at the beginning he was like.
He's got his own gym and everything.
Yeah, you're talking about Pena. I was telling you about him. Mata Leon Combat Club.
Oh, okay.
He's a friend of the pod.
Okay,
yeah, he's if you want to check him out, dude, I'll send you his pod. But he's a good guy, bro. If you ever want to go meet him at his gym, just right by your gym, dude. So
yeah,
I mean,
it's all love at the end of the day.
It's all community, bro. We all gotta, you know what I mean. And it's like the community keeps growing, and it's good to stay in touch with people around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like I'm always blessed, right? But if I see something kind of like I don't kind of like, then that's when I kind of step back a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, he's good people. You'll like him, bro. He's been in the sport for so long, and he like I said, dude, he came from my gym, and like Frankie's a good coach, bro. Anyone that comes from our gym is we've been trained right, bro. We got good morals, good ethics.
Oh yeah.
People that are like shady and weird, they'll get kicked out of my gym. Like Frankie has no problem.
Oh no, I have no problem. Like my thing is, it's like I'm teaching you something.
Ooh,
I'm teaching you something that you can use on another human being. I don't want to say I'm liable for that, but the thing is, if I know you a shady person, I'm not gonna.
Right, disclaimer.
There's a culture, bro. You gotta respect the culture, dude.
No, because I'm prideful for where I'm from. Yeah. I'm very prideful, and at the end of the day, like even if you trained with me in the past and stuff like that, like I'm willing to help. But if you do some shady shit and I did that, I don't want to say I'm an enforcer, but I'm make sure that you're gonna remember
the
that
issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you're gonna remember that. Like, that's for what?
Yeah.
Because you're fucking up our reputation.
It's of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Because, reputation is kind of everything at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't, as a cop, right? It kind of sucks, right? When I see people that do want to come in, like, what do you want to do? And it's not just because it's a cop thing. It's just one of those things like, do you want to do fitness? Do you want to fight?
Yeah.
Or you want to do self-defense? But what are
you here for?
But my thing is, if you look like
if
you look like you want to hurt somebody, right? And I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna train you. I'm gonna change that because half the time when you learn stuff like this, you're not gonna want to hurt nobody.
I just don't want innocent. In the ring, it's different.
Like for instance, like back in the day, I wanted I want to know how to fight just in case someone wants to beat me up. But at the same time, you're just kind of like, oh no, like.
When you're from there,
you really just don't want to fight nobody. After you start training for a long time and you're
chills you out.
It chills you out. And someone's like, say, for instance, they push you, you're like, oh, whatever, dude, leave me alone.
Yeah.
The same guy that's like, oh, if I lift weights, they're like, oh, give me this shit. Oh, you can have it, dude.
That's why I say martial arts is good for everyone.
Yeah.
If you have,
getting punched in the face is good
parents,
for
dude.
everyone.
I meet so many parents that they
it
don't
will
want to
humble you a lot more.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if a little person humbles you.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, I meet a lot of parents where they don't want to put their kids in martial arts because they have a kid that's getting in fights in school. And I'm like, no, you need to put your kid in martial arts because that's going to teach him.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's going to teach him to not be violent.
They can do boxing. Don't get me wrong. They'll teach you a lot of things with boxing. But with boxing, sometimes they don't teach you not to fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they keep it open.
Like, they're like, oh, we're just teaching you how to box.
Yeah.
I love the boxing culture. Don't get me wrong. I'm not no disrespect. It's just one of those things where it's like, we got to tell these kids, don't use this on people. Like, for what? Like, what makes you think just because he's bigger than me, I'm going to fucking fuck this dude up?
It's just that old school mentality, like the Rocky mentality.
Yeah.
You come in, you go train, you go fuck people up. That's it.
Have you taken a boxing class before?
Yeah, I took a boxing class.
Different, huh? Completely different than Muay Thai.
It's one of those things. I'm fortunate. Being from the Bay and stuff like that, I just had access to all that stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of good gyms out there. Like
so it's one of those things where it's like you come in. For instance, I was already doing Muay Thai at the time. I came into a boxing gym, and you're already respectful.
Seasoned.
Yeah, you're already respectful. So you're not gonna act a fool.
Yeah,
no matter what.
You know the rules. You know how to act.
But if you're some Joe Schmo,
there's like that redneck white dude that wants to fight everybody off the street.
Hey, but see, the thing is too, sometimes a redneck white dude comes into a Muay Thai gym.
He's got the Homer Simpson effect for sure.
Yeah, but they come in, they train for like maybe 4 months. They're like, and then they flip.
Yeah,
they flip, and that's the beauty of the game.
Yeah, to watch the flip.
Well,
it's not even watch the flip. They just know. Like after that, like they just know like they're having maybe problems at home, problems at thing, but they come to the gym and they want to
good environment, good people.
Yeah, and then they're like,
skill,
and then you know who's paying attention. They're like, they're the ones that are like really in front of your face. I'm like, hey man, give me some place real quick, man. But at the same time, they know they're listening.
Yeah. I just remember that one white dude that was calling out. I think he called out Sean Strickland too. He was like trying to box random fools in
oh, what are you talking about? The skinny white fool?
Skinny ass white fool. Yeah.
What was that fool's name from the dude from LA? What's his name? I got 200
but
fights.
Sean Strickland fucking humbled his ass.
I think it was Sean Strickland. It was we talked about him like so many. We
talked about him a lot, dude.
The bald guy, right? The skinny bald guy. He fought him. Did he fight Muhammad Ali's like grandson or something? The MMA. His grandson's an MMA fighter. Yeah.
Oh man.
Something with a Z.
Z.
Yeah, his last name's got a Z. Charlie Z. Fucking
Charlie Z.
Is boxer. Put
Charlie Zaw.
Should put Charlie Z boxer.
Charlie Z boxer.
It was Charlie Zimmerman? No, Charlie.
Michael Chandler. No. Oh, wait. Charlie hits everyone, then hits Charlie.
What? What are you looking? What'd you Google?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Charlie Zelenoff.
Yeah, that guy, right?
We got him.
Was that the guy you're talking about?
I'm like 1,000% sure almost.
Yeah,
because he looks like him.
Trash, bro. Trash. Yeah, he got, I'm pretty sure it was Muhammad Ali's grandson. He boxed him.
Top 5, Charlie Zelenoff lost his must-see.
Yeah,
man. Oh!
Damn, the muscle.
Appreciate you not breaking the table, big dog.
Yeah. Chill out, Thor. Yeah, so like I said, though, boxing
same guy. Gray shorts for sure, same guy.
Yeah, it's Charles Zelenoff. Boxing, though, the first boxing, the official... We had a boxing coach at Spider Muay Thai for a while when I first started going there, and I did that for a little bit, and then Then I went to Gramps because the boxing coach left. He was from San Diego or something. Went back to San Diego. So I went to Gramps Boxing, which is a good gym. Don't get me wrong, dude. I love Gramps. It's been there for a while. Cool gym. But it was just so different because it's like when you go do Muay Thai, you're hitting pads for like the whole time or sparring or whatever, right? When I did the boxing thing, I don't know if this is how it is at all boxing gyms because this is the only boxing gym I went to. It was like half of it was like running around, conditioning, and then hitting hitting the bag, shadow boxing.
They do like a couple things where it's like
very little pad work,
like drill. No, you do pad work with the coach.
Yeah, but that's what everyone's doing and taking their turns, right?
Yeah, and
then the rest of the time you're doing exercise.
You do one-on-one.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I'm not talking shit on it, but it was different because I'm used to Muay Thai where it's like the coach might not be holding pads with you every day, but it's like you're with a group that's holding pads for you.
Yeah,
that knows.
Yeah,
but see, things you have to teach.
I think that's better. I think
that's the difference between the boxing community and the Muay Thai community.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
right
like
now, being nobody knows.
Honestly, like the reason why for me, I feel like I have good boxing. I'm decent in boxing, right? Shout out to Rodney, because he had a way of staying in your style. Still box, still do what you have to do, still implement all the stuff, but still be a Thai fighter.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing, that's why it's like, it's so cool because when people say, oh, I want to come to your gym, I want to box only. I'm like, you can box, but I have boxing drills, but we're not going to veer out from being
a Thai gym.
Yeah.
A Thai gym. And that's the only thing that's like, cool that I was fortunate and blessed to actually have that and reapply it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel it. All right. So now you're a coach, right? We talked about your fighting a little bit, not that much, but a little bit.
Yeah.
And I asked you this earlier off camera, but how did the transition feel from going to a fight and being the one fighting versus being the one coaching?
Oh man, that's a whole different story, man. I
feel like it's more stressful.
It is because it's technically
bills.
It's like your baby.
A lot more happening all the time, bro.
No, it's like your baby, right? It's not like, for instance, it's someone you really built up to do, right? And they're using all your knowledge at the same time. Still, they're still bad habits, but it's cool because it feels like at the same time they got something out of it, right?
I mean, you're also putting your time and effort, like
it's
more than a baby. Like
it's very time and effort, but it's one of those things where it's like, all right, if for instance, if they already had bad habits prior to me training, like say for instance, one of my first fighters, if he did all his bad habits when we did fight, none of the training that I gave him
stuck.
But when we did fight, all the training that I gave him did stick, but he did the things that he did like, and which I respect. There's nothing wrong with doing all that. My thing is, I'm giving you the basics. I'm giving you all the knowledge that I do know. And if you could see it, and when you're in a fight, you cannot, as a coach, I'm not going to be like, do this. No, you can't do that. And if you have fight experience, when they're telling you to do something behind your ear, you're not gonna do it right away. Sometimes you can do it right away, but sometimes
you're not thinking
can't.
about it.
You got too much going on.
You have too much going on. And this is why I train my fighters, right? Or my upcoming fighters. You're the only one in that ring. Whatever I tell you, yes, it's advice. If you're not gonna take it, that's out the door. But if you're gonna take it, something might happen, something might not. It might not be the first time. It's definitely gonna be the second time. So my thing is, it's like, and I shout out to all my old coaches, and I never used to listen. The fact that I'm on the other side now, it's so what's the word?
Like really get realized.
It's a realization, and like it makes me it humbles myself because at the same time, I'm like, these people have families to go back home to, and if I could relate that to like being a cop, these people they're listening to me. It's safety at the end of the day. So I'm not gonna make you do something that's not safe.
Yeah.
How do you feel about throwing in the towel as a coach?
Huh?
How do you feel about throwing in the towel as a coach? You're a fighter.
None of my fighters ain't gonna throw in the coach.
Does that even happen?
It happens.
It does happen.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is too, that's you as a coach that took a fight that shouldn't have happened. So the thing is too, I'm trying to realize as a coach, if that person's more levels than my fighter, Why would I take it?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I know he comes from a good Thai gym, me personally, I'm a good Thai trainer. Why not let him work? But if something was
You know
to
the
happen,
difference.
if something were to happen, my fighter got rocked. There's something that's happening. That's my choice to be like, wake the fuck up, or can you continue? And if you tell me you cannot continue that first time, I'm gonna be like, nah, we're out. We done. See, the thing is too, because it's the first reaction. Like, no, I can't do this. Cool. No, there's no hard feelings. Me as a coach, I'm all right. At the end of the day, because these end up being like people you kind of love.
Yeah.
Right. So you're kind of looking at it like
You're a kid.
Yeah. Like, all right, cool. If you feel like you can't do it, I'm not gonna force you.
I agree, bro.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool with throwing the towel. You know your fighter better than anyone else.
Yeah.
Better than the people, the judges, better than the ref, better than the people watching the fight.
Yeah.
It's like what you said, bro. The people I train with or people I have a relationship with, it's like I don't want them to hurt themselves over a fight, bro.
But
no fight is worth it, bro. I don't care if you're fighting in the UFC, bro. There's no fight that's worth an injury that might hinder the rest of your career, right?
But there's an example though. If you know that you took a couple exchanges, and I'm not trying to be mean and say stop being a right. You didn't get hurt.
Yeah, well, that comes down to knowing your fighter.
Yeah,
though.
but see, the thing is too, it's like if I know that the fight's going well, and you're coming back to me like, oh, that's bad enough. No, man, wake up.
Yeah,
you're doing just fine. Did you get rocked? To me, you didn't get rocked.
Yeah.
So I watched the fight like I'm still fighting, and that's the only thing. As like any coach can say this, we want to be in there just as much as you wanted.
You got to take a step back though.
But we can't. Yeah, exactly. So it's like just because I'm that coach, like I played football back in the day. You're just like, what the is going on? Like, wake up.
Oh yeah.
Like wake up. But at the same time, safety is prime. Like I'm not gonna.
It's not the sidelines just being like you got.
Because at the same time, if I'm at that corner, like say second round, and I could throw in the towel, I'm gonna throw in the towel.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna throw in the towel during third round. You better finish that third round.
Yeah. Everyone's seen Rocky here. Okay, everyone's seen the saddest scene in movie cinema almost when Apollo Creed dies. Okay, nobody wants that. Anybody?
No, but see, the thing is too. This is what I try to teach my students too when we're sparring and all that stuff. Finish the round.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, like if you're running away the whole time, run away the whole time. But do not drop your gloves like this and just I'm done.
Yo, Mayweather's made a career out of running away.
Yeah,
but that's not to say he's a bad boxer. He's an excellent boxer, but he's made a career out of it.
But
he was running away when he was already winning.
Yeah, for sure. But he just knows how to play the game. Like that's all it comes down to.
So you play the game right. But don't. My thing is, you get hit a couple times. You got leg kick, stop, and like, oh no, I'm hurt. No, you're not hurt, fool. You better get your ass up and do something.
Yeah. Well, like I said, dude. I'm okay with throwing the towel in the circumstance that calls for throwing the towel. I never want to see my friends get hurt, dude. Nothing's worth it to me, dude. You know what I mean? And you live to fight another day. But like what you said, it's like I know my fighter, I know my friends, my teammates better than anyone, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen them. No fight is gonna put you through a doghouse like sparring at your own gym because you're gonna be fighting guys bigger. You're gonna be sparring guys bigger than you. And there's gonna be times when you're in camp where it's not gonna be like I'm gonna let it off. You have a fight coming up. It's my job to make sure you get that work. I don't give a if I'm 20 pounds heavier than you, you're going to get that work. You know what I mean?
Too, you're not going to, like, say for instance, right? You're not going to, someone that's, I don't know what weight class you fight, like 140, right? What happens is they're 105. All those fighters that fight 105 or 110, they throw a lot more hands.
That's a different style.
So the thing is, too, it's like, if you can't have someone that gives you the same type of volume, not even power, volume.
Yeah. Cardio.
It sucks because you cannot imitate that weight class at all.
Yeah.
And that's like for instance, if you're 180, they all throw haymakers. In a way.
Yes.
Throw haymakers. They throw precision shots.
What are you doing with the weird ass cheers time?
Yeah. Because I'm not trying to interrupt the conversation, bro. But you interrupt the conversation.
Look at you like, what are you doing?
Just, you see me, so cheers me.
Yeah.
You don't
but
say
the
nothing,
thing
bro.
is too, when you're fighting, right? And it's heavier fighters, 140, 155, whatever, welterweight. You know how much volume you have to give within that fight because no one in the heavier weight classes is not going to throw like 1,000 jabs.
Yeah,
they can. Don't get me wrong, they can. But the power shots that they're giving,
they don't need to.
is a lot more than what it is.
It's less volume,
fighting
more power.
at 110.
That's why like Tyson was an anomaly when he first came out. I came into the scene like.
Well, he was a smaller dude fighting in a bigger weight class though, so he had speed with.
That's
the power,
what I'm saying.
Though.
Like
he had a lot of power though.
No, but there's nothing wrong with having a lot of power. But
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's give and take, like you say. And then it's just that where do you fall under?
Yeah.
And like say for instance, like I have a fighter that she's 120 right now, right? I still kind of imitate where it goes 120, or try to have people fight like no power.
Speed.
All speed. Throw hella kicks. Throw
Volume.
hella. It's volume. 4 punches, 3 kicks.
Gas.
For one, you're not any Thai fighter. If someone gives you 4 punches, 3 kicks, your ass better return with something,
Yeah.
or you better check something. But see, the thing is too, it's like it's more volume. Like right after you hit me, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Hit you. I'm gonna hit you back. Right? I'm not gonna give you the power that I give you.
Like the muscle memory.
Yeah. So it's like I'm just, I don't want to say blessed, right? So I fought at 147. I fought at 155, right? Around that range group. And and all my trainers wanted me to go to 135. I was like, I'm plateauing. I cannot break 140 for the life of me. I mean, I think maybe I could have, but it just sucks because if you commit to a fight, and this is during like, IKF, if you say you're going to be at this height, you're going to be at that weight. And I'm going to be bone dry, skinny. And I was like, I'm already bone dry, skinny as it is.
Yeah.
But you're not going to, it just sucks because you're not going to do that.
Did you ever fight at the rodeo for IKF?
No. I only did IKF events in Northern California.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I'm down here, they had it at like a rodeo. People keep talking about it. That was before my time. But...
I mean, we even had it in bars.
Yeah.
Not IKF, but certain sanctions.
Yeah. PKBs. Right?
Yeah, but see, the thing is too, like that's how it's a blessing now that
it's evolved a lot.
20 times more, like 30 times more, because it's like now, like Northern California gets the love now.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to hate on like Southern California. It's just that like we had to travel out here just to get that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we should have our own thing. But now we are having our own thing. Like there's a lot of like major league, there's MDL, right? So it's cool to see that how it progressed.
Do you think that comes down to like the people in the scene?
Well, there's a lot of
veterans.
There's a lot of Thai people in San Francisco or Bay Area itself that could make it happen.
Yeah.
It's just that the politics happen, and you're just, it's just different.
They don't think about it like that.
It's not even think about that. It's like, where's the money?
Yeah.
Where's the venue? What are we gonna do? So it's like it sucks because hungry fighters, right, want to be in there. Like, it's not just because we're wearing our jersey. We actually want to fight. We want to represent our gym.
Want to prove.
I want to do my white crew. I want to do everything. But at the same time, like for instance, back in the day, I know LA or Southern California was doing a show every month.
Yeah.
While in Oakland or in San Francisco, we were doing a show every 4 months.
Damn.
Which sucks. And then you're stacking all the best Muay Thai fighters in that.
You're turning it into a Royal Rumble.
Yeah. But that's saying that you're matching up all these good Muay Thai guys, which, there was a lot I can name. But and it sucks because we're going to fight someone that's like, oh, you're the best. And it's cool when you do that. But while you have to travel in order for you to be known a little bit.
Yeah, to get them rounds in,
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end, like it's cool, but it just it sucks for the.
Well, that's why UFC's got an event every week.
Politics wise,
yeah. They got an event every week now because the ESPN deal. But so you brought up the white crew right now, and is it common for people in NorCal to do the white crew?
Yeah, we can do white crew.
The white crews. Have I showed you the dance, the Muay Thai dance that every gym has?
Did you say white crew?
It's a white crew. So it's a respect the gym.
That's what I like to hear.
It's like so every gym has their own. Traditional gyms will have their own.
It's like the Haka.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Like is that common out there though?
Yeah, you do. If you're if you're from a traditional gym,
but in NorCal though.
Yeah.
Okay. Down here it's not common at all. They don't even give you enough time to do it.
Really? When I went to the Thai festival like 2 years ago, they did.
Yeah, the Thai festival. Well, that's the Thai festival. Yeah. But if you do like WCK is the biggest Muay Thai fight promotion, I think, probably from most of California. I got to check on them, but I think they're biggest in California and Nevada. Arizona, but they're from Southern California. They're from right here, LA. They literally give you, I think, like 5 to 15 minutes to get ready for your fight. When you walk onto the ring.
If you do a full wide crew, that's hella long.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you touch every corner,
that's all they.
Touch every corner, do your quick half dance, and then you're kind of solid.
Yeah, out here you get like 5-ish to 15 minutes when they call you out. So all they do is they walk to each corner. Usually they bow, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's kind of what I used to do.
Yeah.
Every corner I used to bow, go in the middle, bow. All four corners.
I just feel like the American crowd doesn't want to see the white crew. I don't care. I don't respect it. I don't
give a fuck about the American crowd. At the end of the day, I respect my gym, my coach.
But as a promotion, though, you're doing it for the money.
As a promotion, you're doing it for the art.
If you label it as the white.
So basically,
you might get more people. Or
no, but if you do it,
you know what I mean?
And this is what it brings down.
I'll show you what it is, bro. You've probably seen it before, dude.
Probably. It's a dance, right?
Yeah.
We'll put our.
You got the headgear on.
It's the ones I think I've shown you before. You probably just
some people have longer dances. Some people,
they're long. Some of them are long, bro. So in Thailand, each fight they sanction like 20 to 30 minutes per fight. A fight is usually between 3 to 5 minute rounds, but then the other ish minutes is like for the white crew.
Yeah, but I mean the white crew is beautiful. At the end of the day,
it's cool. Yeah.
So I mean, if anything, if you're a title fight, do the white crew.
Yeah.
Do the white crew because if you're actually coming from a real, like I don't want to say a real gym, but like a gym
traditional gym.
Yeah.
I watch anime. I'm used to drawing out long ass things and enjoying it immensely. So.
Yeah. I mean, someone asked me about like someone in my gym, like, "Oh, do you know how to do a white crew?" I was like, "Yeah, I know how to do a white crew."
Yeah.
It's just that
I've never done it. I don't know it.
It's
Frankie has one, but I just
it's weird because when someone that's how you know someone's really into it.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is too, it's like, you can't do A, B, and C and then ask for like T or Z. So you have to do everything else.
Yeah.
You gotta learn.
Do you do armbands at your gym? Do you give out armbands or anything?
I think eventually I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah. To me, back in the that was, I want to say that was frowned upon back then.
Okay.
Like there was one particular gym, I'm not gonna say it, but they did bands. And I was like, nah, I ain't do that shit either because I don't want to say if
no armbands. I'm talking about armbands, not belt bands.
Yeah. Oh well, no, my fighters. If you come out, I'm gonna give you armbands. I'll take it off.
Just to watch. Oh, just for the fight.
Yeah, just for the fight. Just to do that. But if you like, say when I do get my amateur fighter or someone that's like ready, I'm gonna keep them on there because why not? They earned it. Yeah. They're representing me, so it's like, hey, why not? Like I trust you.
Our gym and then a few, and I know other gyms that do this. It's like they give you the armband like a belt system, almost like you get a white band for when you're a beginner, and then like a yellow or whatever. Our gym does that, but I don't know anyone that's gotten. I know one person that got past the yellow band. My coach does not give out bands.
Well, are you talking about like armband?
Yeah, the armband to walk out to a fight.
There was actually either like I don't say it's a belt, it's a ribbon.
I've seen a gym in Orange County that does a belt system. I don't want to say the name of it because I'm gonna talk shit about it right now, but it's a local gym. But anyways, yeah, they have a belt system.
I mean, the belt system.
They tried it. I don't know if they still do it, but they tried it.
The belt system's cool. Don't get
me
wrong.
Like it, bro.
No.
It's not Muay Thai, bro. It's not karate.
There are certain. The reason why I say that because I knew another traditional. I knew another traditional gym that would do that.
Yeah,
but it would be so fucking hard to actually have that belt.
Yeah.
So in order for you to have that belt, that means I trust you with everything.
Yeah.
So if I basically,
so it's not. Is it like a white? It's not like a white belt.
It's gold.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
No, what I was talking about was like there's gyms that do like a white belt, a blue belt for beginners, karate, but it's like they make it from Muay Thai. I know they do. I don't like that.
I think this particular gym that I know there's a white stash or whatever. And a gold stash. If you're a gold stash, that means you're a fighter.
You're OG,
in that gym.
Okay.
So my thing is, and I implement that in my own gym. If you're a fighter, and if you watch this and you're my fighters, you're gonna end up being a coach. Like you're gonna be my assistant coach without you. Like, but see, if that's the thing with the armbands, I like that. I like the fact that we're just giving achievement awards. Don't get me wrong.
Like a title without a title.
But see, the thing is, it's like, all right, let me see you actually work something, and you're gonna like say if you go to my gym, you're gonna earn that.
You're gonna prove it.
Yeah. And you're gonna earn that either with me, you're gonna earn that with my upcoming fighters.
Yeah.
So the thing is that type of style you're saying, it's like it sucks because Muay Thai does not do belt systems. Nah. But it's just one of those things where it's some people want to work towards.
Do you think that's why Muay Thai is hard to implement into like mainstream culture? Because
No.
that's an old thing. That's not an old thing,
it's
but
just
like,
the tradition of Muay Thai. It's very religious. There's a lot of things that people don't like about it. The shorts, the way they dress, they don't like about it. The white crew, they don't like. The style, the heavy Muay Thai traditional style is a lot of clenching and knees. And in America, they don't like clenching. I don't know why. They just never took off down here.
We saw the video together about why they don't like.
You saw the video, so yeah. You know,
like how short are my shorts?
Yeah.
They're really short.
Just the culture is different in America, but it's taken off. It's been getting a lot. Muay Thai's been getting a lot bigger now.
But honestly. I feel like it's been it's waves.
Short length. I'm sorry to interrupt. A short length definitely goes into.
They don't like it. Yeah, they don't like it.
No, the head kick video of you getting KO'd.
Yeah,
your short length against the guy that just knocked you the fuck out. Short length was like.
I have a video of me getting knocked out by a homie of mine.
He was getting ready for a professional fight and everything, and he was like a year into the game.
Yeah,
and he was wearing basketball shorts.
It happens. Oh yeah.
And then he was wearing like full tie shorts.
No, I was getting prepared for my first fight. And
were you getting?
Yeah, he already retired.
I don't know, dude. But this dude was like 3 times his size back in the day.
Wait, 6'2"?
No, but just bulk. It was like
he's like you, bro. He was 180, dude.
Yeah, basically.
Half the guys I fight in my time.
I was fighting at 120.
Yeah,
to give you perspective.
I fought at 147.
No disrespect to my man.
But everyone was 6 feet tall. I never fought anyone that was 5'10" or lower.
Yeah.
No
way.
way.
Everyone was over that?
Though.
Everyone I fought was 6 feet tall.
He weighs 180, bro.
Right now I do. 180 right now.
I'm a buck 36 right now.
But everyone I fought, literally, I mean, I could show you old videos.
Bro, so you are Ryu.
Huh?
You are Ryu.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, coming from the low.
Yeah, I mean, but it sucks though, because I'm blessed, but at the end of the day, you're like, this shit sucks. Like,
yeah.
I came in, so when you're.
It's always a disadvantage.
I can't even break 140 at that time. Because I was always 150, 160, 140, right? And they were like, oh, go back to 135. Or can you break 130? I was like, I haven't weighed 135 since I was in 3rd grade. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Dog.
No, I mean, I was a thick kid, but at the same time, you're already pushing the limit. I already had a 6-pack. I was like, oh, nah, I don't know.
Without getting dried the fuck out.
Yeah, I was already dried out. But I was already doing good with people in my class, but you know.
To get to that weight, you'd have to be not.
I already knew. I was like, I ain't going to do that. I already knew I was going to die doing that in a way.
Yeah.
But you're just not going to.
Yeah. Everyone's, your body, you know what you can get to.
Man, I was already 175. I always walk one around 175. But you're telling me to go 130?
Dude, my weights fluctuated.
Like I was already I was 3rd grade weighing 100 pounds. I don't know what the
I was 220 when I paroled in.
You were 220?
I was 220 in 2018.
Damn.
I'm like a buck 36 right now, but I get my weight to fluctuate. But I can't imagine there's a total difference between like a fighter weight and like all that shit for sure.
No, but see, at the same time, when you're a fighter weight, imagine this.
You're saying like a quick 180. Easily.
No, like say you're 180, right?
Yeah.
Right? You're 180. And some guy says, I fight at 150. Those guys walk around 180 all day.
Exactly. And they're cutting.
Not even all. They're 180 fine and fighting like that.
Yeah.
Their power maybe drops a little bit once you lose weight. But see, the thing
they're
is,
not hitting like 150 guys though.
But if you're fighting and you're hitting like that, you're up people that are like already 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's like
you're adjusted.
You're really adjusted, and that's what I'm not trying to us fighters, we don't know that.
Well, did you ever watch like True Life on MTV?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, okay, so there was one about a wrestler. There was a True Life about he was a state champion type wrestler going to college.
Yeah.
And he was wrestling like severely underweight, but rocking everybody.
That's
like,
an advantage.
Undefeated.
It's an advantage.
So when you wrestle severely underweight, that means you can kind of fuck up everybody.
Yo,
you're strong.
That.
That was the thing. Like that's what put me in the mindset of like, if he's doing it like this.
That's when Bradley Martin says 260. Bro, I fucking never shot a couple people that were like 260.
Imagine fighting Tyson Fury.
Bro, Bradley Martin's delusional, bro. He's not gonna be a real fighter, bro.
He's one of those. He's one of those maniacs, right?
You try and push through.
I mean, he's probably that one student.
He's swole, bro. He's swole. He's got natural.
He's elusive.
Size, yeah,
he looks elusive. That's why I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But it's one of those things where I was like, I mean, he might take me. He might not take me.
He's gonna fight Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, exactly. He's 260. He's fighting Deontay Wilder. He's fighting fucking Ngannou, Tyson.
He did?
No, but I'm just saying his weight class. That's what.
If you wanted to do it that way.
I don't care how physically gifted you are. Once if you don't have the skill set, you don't have the skill set, bro.
The Mad Gypsy.
No, that Mad Gypsy's. He's no joke. I'll give that guy 100%.
And respect to Bradley Martin, bro. I'm not talking, bro.
We're not talking
going on, bro.
In a fire's
we're just being
background.
realistic here. You know what I mean?
I just try to look at it like this. I want to say I don't want to speak for the people that lift weights.
No, you can't because I'm right here with you.
So it's like all right, man.
I used to lift weights. You're good.
I lift a lot of weight. I lift a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Right. If people call me a bodybuilder,
yeah.
They can call me not. At the end of the day, I'm not. I'm a fighter. At the end of the day, I'm a Muay Thai fighter. But at the end of the day,
you don't use your muscle.
Do not talk shit about a fighter that's 150, 120. Like for instance. I'll guarantee, and I tell bodybuilders all this, go to Thailand and have that 15-year-old man handle you. Yeah. You're gonna in a clinch. Rock. And you think you can
clinch favors the
razor blades.
No, I'll tell you right now. Hey, a clinch will make you a man.
Yeah.
If you cannot do a clinch, get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. Like it will make you a man.
Use every part of your body.
I'm sure.
There's a lot of leverage, but at the same time, these fucking kids, they do this shit all day.
They understand the technique.
And at the end of the day, I still don't think I can hang with them.
Dude's kicking down a banana tree. I know it's a common thing to go to.
I can do that shit.
But like either way.
He doesn't know.
No, but see the clinching portion.
Different. You're pulling someone down the whole time and you're
getting the whole range of your body.
Hey, one of my buddies, one of my old teammates, he was probably like, he was a weight class over me. Kind of muscular, more muscular than I am. He went to Thailand for a little bit.
The muscular dude, bro.
Got manhandled by a 20-year-old.
I believe it.
Manhandled. No, but this was just like we're not talking about this soft knee taps. We're talking about throwing him on the ground.
Yeah.
And it sucks because when I do have bigger guys come into the gym and I'm like, "All right, we're gonna clinch," and they're like, "Oh, all right, I'm gonna try to manhandle him." Oh, you in there for a long run. And I do let them have my neck for a little bit. And after that, I look at the clock, a minute passes by, and then I drop them. That's kind of like, I try to give the Thai experience, but not have the Thai experience at the same time.
You say drop them, you mean like from a knee?
Sweep.
Yeah, sweep them real fast. Like,
sweep is like a takedown.
Or like, I'll start having my neck come up and they're like this, like,
you start breaking
like,
it.
They're like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah. And then I not even lift them. I just
you give them the humbling moment.
It's like it's a humbling moment, but you're looking at it like you have to learn.
Yeah,
like you're like not everything's about muscle.
Yeah,
my thing is now
technique.
Where I'm at, I have enough technique to have muscle.
You can play on someone's muscle.
Technique will trump muscle, but having technique and muscle.
Hey, like you know that guy. Hey,
oh, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know Cookie, right?
Cookie?
Hey, you know Cookie, right?
I know about cookies.
Cookie.
The Asian dude?
Cookie from
which one?
I'm sorry, that was the gym I was supposed to train at too.
Cocaine.
No, Cookie. He trained at
I know an Asian Cookie, and then I know two Asian Cookies. Korean dude?
No, he's Thai.
I don't know.
Thai Cookie. Yeah, sure.
I know Korean Cookie and then the Vietnamese Cookie.
Cookie's my boy. Cookie.
I don't know. I don't think I know him.
No?
Nope, don't know.
Never mind.
Yeah, sorry.
Does he smoke crack? Because that'd be the same.
No. He's one of the only buffest Asian or Thai guys I know that use advantage where it's technique and it's everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's cool because to see that resemble, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's trained at,
like Tiger Muay Thai or something. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
My bad, G.
I'm sorry, I wasn't gonna on these Trulies. These things got me.
No, they're 8%. So anyway, Tank, do you have anything you want to tell the viewers, dude?
I mean, if you want to train, you go to a Muay Thai gym, right?
Yeah. And
this is what me and my boy Bogus were talking about. It is intimidating. No matter what you do,
100%.
whether you're small, fat, in shape, you have to know if it works for you. So try it out. No matter what, try it out. Don't get discouraged if you get beat up. Yeah. I mean, if that coach allows you to do like, one-on-one or, drilling, right? But see, the thing is too, you go where you fit in at the same time. I try not to.
There's a gym for everyone. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking.
My thing is, I like that, but you try to, what do you want to do with the sport?
What's your goal?
What's your goal? But see, the thing is, when people say, what's your goal? Sometimes they want to give some ass answer like, oh, I want to do.
They want to make it sound
I
good.
want to do fitness. Nah, man, if you're getting picked on or, you got your ass beat somewhere and you want to learn to fight, just tell me. But you're not going to learn how to fight by trying to go ham on one of my fighters. No, you're not going to do that. But see, the thing is, all right, make it short, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. You can only do whatever you put in. That's it.
You get what you get out of it. You get what you put in.
Yeah, you get what you put in, but you have to remember what you put in.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
what? When you get what you put in, and then you stop, and you're like, I miss it. I wish I should listen to my coach. Nah, man, you're playing yourself.
You're half stepping.
If you're half
stepping.
Like, you go to my gym, I have most love for you. My thing is, you're going to learn something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I don't want to say this is what some of the other coaches are not doing. You just have to make sure why you're that gym.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's a gym for everyone. Every gym has a different culture. If you tried Muay Thai, you went to a gym and it wasn't for you, try a different gym. Before you give it up, try a different gym.
I look at it as like say for instance, you did traditional Muay Thai. You go to my gym, you don't like it. You go somewhere that, I want to learn
UFC gym,
spinning back kicks and karate. I don't know, fucking Joe Schmo. Then that's your gym to go to. I'm not going to train you to do that.
Yeah,
you're going to be resembled as me because at the end of the day, as a coach, Muay Thai instructor, and all that stuff, you resemble me in some little way.
Yeah.
So
so
if you get into a scuffle or you do something,
you represent your gym.
It's gonna reflect on you.
Everywhere I go, dude, no matter what I do, people are gonna know me as Spider Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So it's my duty to make sure that I represent the gym respectfully.
You want to be humble.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
If you come from a gym that's I'm sorry, man. I mean,
I'm
from FTCC. At the end of the day,
that's your gym, bro.
Yeah, that's my old gym.
I got the spider tattoo on me for a reason, baby. I mean, I'm blooded in, bro. It's my gym, bro.
But I you gain a lot of people. You seen what they gave you. So one of those things where it's like, all right, cool. There's a reason why he opened his gym in order for him to teach all these other people. Yeah, and he has a good gym. Right. He does have a good gym. That's dope.
You can see the output.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And as a person that does have his own gym, that's one little piece of you.
Yes, sir.
Going out.
Yep. So do you have any socials you want to add? Anything that's been going on? Fighters that have a fight coming up?
I have.
You want to put your socials up too? Because I'll put it in the bio too, just so they can click it. But I don't know if you want to say it. Just to say it. Say it, don't spray it, baby.
Hey, we want to hear about it.
You just go follow you just follow the page. Tank Muay Thai .llc.
Tank Muay Thai LLC. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram, my personal Instagram is Knock Muay.
He's gonna put it
underscore
face.
Tank.
There you go.
But yeah, if you want to follow like everybody, my upcoming fighters is gonna be on that page. Okay. But sometimes I don't be posting.
If you want the cool stuff, we'll post this one. If you want the just fight stuff, we'll post this one.
I don't post,
you got to though. You're an owner now. You got to post that stuff. All right, well, Tank, it was nice meeting you, dude. Like I said, I've been to his gym in La Habra. It's a dope gym. Really cool people. Everyone was so nice, dude, and that's what I love. I love going to gyms where everyone, when you're a new guy and you go to a gym and everyone talks to you, that speaks loudly about that gym. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because I've been to I've been to gyms where they make you feel like an outsider, dude, and it's like they kind of size you up. And I didn't feel that at your gym.
Nah,
you know what I
hell
mean?
no. Even if you did I pair you up with one of my fighter or no?
I don't know who you. I don't know. You put me. I don't know anyone. So you just told me to put me with. I don't know.
You were kind of like seasoned, so whatever the drill that I had that day, I was like, okay, well, he can do something.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you went with me.
Yeah. But they were all cool. Everyone that I went with was cool as hell, dude. They were super nice. So it's all love, dude.
Yeah.
Well, Tank, thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you, big dog. Hey, thank you. Thank you for love, dog. I appreciate it.
Trey, it's good seeing you back again, dude. Hopefully you're on the next one. I mean, if you're not, though, it's all good. I'm not going to get mad, but...
We're going to have a schedule.
Well, I really want to do Justin, bro. You want to do Justin next week or sometime this week?
Okay. Hey, can I send my address?
Yeah, put your...
Hey, 1056 West Whittier Boulevard. Tank Muay Thai.
Tank Muay Thai, 1056
La
West...
Habra.
Yes,
La Habra.
sir. come check out the gym if you're in La Habra. Cool guy, cool gym. In California, sober baby. As always, stay
Vandalize your cities.
and stay cool, stay high. Go do Muay Thai.
And I'm probably the only NorCal guy that came on this path.
No, for sure. I think so.